Did you say Warwick?
Yes. I've got a wine. Dad's babysitting their own children.
Oh, the word babysit. I can use
Yeah.
babysitting.
Babysitting. Welcome back, everyone.
Hey everyone, welcome
Happy Friday. We're recording on a Friday this week.
Friday then. Saturday, Sunday. What?
Had a Friday off, had a slow morning, cleaned the house, the boring stuff, and yeah, got ready for this.
Yeah, I went to have a meeting at a venue. One step. I
Excited.
don't lose, but I've been there.
At least you're out
Been
looking
there.
a step
My
forward.
children back home because they haven't been home, or one of them hasn't been home.
Like half childless this
Yeah.
summer.
And yeah, now I'm here, but I'm excited to go and be at home, like you say, get some bits done at home. And
Yeah, I do like the long weekend for like a reset. I've actually got 2 birthday parties this weekend,
wow,
which is a lot for us because
I was
actually
just thinking, who you want to?
we with Lexi's one,
One of us, my daughter.
and then
Yeah.
another friend's little girl's birthday that we're going to this afternoon. But we're quite lucky. I say lucky. We get away with not being invited to loads of birthday parties because I know some people's like every week we've got a blooming birthday
Yeah.
party and it's lovely, but you don't want to go to a kid's birthday
It
party
takes
every
up
week.
a lot. It does
Yeah.
take up a lot, don't it?
So we're touch wood quite lucky. He's had quite a few invites recently, but I think I've said this before. He's not a huge birthday party
Yeah.
person, so he goes to his close friends ones. But when it's just
That
people in the
environment,
class and stuff,
nuts.
we don't. But yeah, we've got 2 which are actual like friends of ours. So he wants to go, which is good.
That'd be nice.
And just to explain to you all why I might sound a bit like a man this recording.
Been on it.
It's funny because you messaged me actually like, what happened to your voice? What have you been doing without me?
Where have you been
Like,
without me?
how dare you have fun without me?
Yeah.
I haven't had any fun. I had
Aw.
last weekend I had a really sore throat, like all swollen and sore. And then, it's just a sore throat, a bit like chesty, but obviously it's not going to stop me. I went to work on Monday. I had a meeting and a training session. So I must have been speaking pretty much nonstop from like 9 till 2. Stopped, had lunch, and then that afternoon I went to gone,
Yeah.
completely gone. So I didn't even realise, like as I was talking, it wasn't hurting or anything, but I'd obviously well over spoke on a sore throat. Lost my voice. Wow, it was completely gone by that afternoon. I had no voice on Tuesday whatsoever. I had to move loads of meetings. Wednesday, I had to keep just the important ones and reschedule others. And
I forget because a lot of your work speaking.
it's talking, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. A lot of the meetings I have, it's me talking as well. So some of them I'm just part of meetings, but others is like a one-to-one with someone where I'm talking a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So Wednesday and Thursday I kind of kept the ones that I had to keep. But even that 2-3 hours by yesterday afternoon, it nearly come back yesterday. It was nearly back.
The talking.
And then I had 2-3 hours of meetings yesterday.
To go on like voice rest, don't they?
I used to think, oh, what idiots, like, geez, but I get it. You try and use your voice when you have a sore throat. This is what you end up sounding like. So, yeah, it's kind of half came back and it's half gone again a little bit. But no, we're all good. At least you
Little
can.
husky.
A bit husky. That reminds me of an episode of Friends. You don't watch Friends,
No,
do you?
I haven't.
Oh, Friends, what's it called? Friends like sayings are wasted on you.
No, yeah, I don't.
But no, there's one of them's like just a bit of a guitar singer, but she just plays in a calf. She's not very good.
Phoebe.
Phoebe.
Yeah, I know Phoebe.
Yeah, smelly cat. Yeah, there you go. Oh,
Baby,
look at you.
you.
Yeah, you were forced to watch that. But she gets a cold. And then she gets like a sexy voice when she sings, and she's like, "Oh, like smelly cat," and then she loses her cold, and she's like, "Oh no, my sexy voice." So I wouldn't say I sound very
No,
sexy,
yeah,
but
don't call it husky. We'll call it exotic.
exotic. Okay. Well, yeah. Apart from that, what have you been up to? You're off now for some holiday.
I've took a few weeks off for summer. It's Lexi's birthday week, my birthday week, so lots planned. She's got celebrations with some of her school friends. We've got celebrations with our lot and family, and then just the 5 of us. And then we're going to go away. I did actually book to go away, which I said I wasn't going to do. But speaking about children, especially children, I think, well, in my experience as a child and for them, being so excited to go back to a place that you're familiar with. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And
Yeah.
areas and things that the same things that you do, or maybe the friends that you meet or you go back to every year or whatever it
All the
is.
same
Yeah, because
restaurants
I was a
and
bit like, should we not go and do something different? No, no. And Mitch was like, no, no, we're not doing that. We're going to do something different. And they seemed so disappointed by that, that I was like, well, why would we disappoint them?
yeah.
They're asking for something that's not a lot. They actually just want the same thing. I used to be coming here every year. That
Yeah.
was all the camping things. If someone said I wasn't going to go camping that year, I would be gutted. No, we're going to do something different. I'd be like, what? So I did kind of think, right, okay, and
As an adult, I wouldn't wanna go back to the same place
I
again,
wouldn't personally.
but yeah,
Some people like it.
thinking back,
Personally, I wouldn't.
yeah, yeah, some people
Yeah,
do. That's why people buy holiday homes.
yeah, yeah.
But there is something nice about
I
that
do, I
familiarity
do
of,
get that.
and thinking back to when I was a kid, yeah, you do get
Yeah.
excited for that.
Again, if we had holiday homes, I don't know if it's because we're here. I don't. If we had
Yeah,
holiday homes
yeah,
to go to,
yeah,
we would have, or like a a camper van somewhere, and we went to these
yeah,
holiday parks every year or do you know what I mean?
yeah.
It would be one of
I
those. You
think
get
it,
to know everyone. You get to know,
yeah.
their surroundings, and there's, like you say, pit bar
I
owners or fishing
guess the
places.
reason why kids do that is because if you're going somewhere new, how can you get excited as a kid
What is
when you
it?
have no idea
It's
what you're
true.
expecting?
Whereas we as adults probably get
But and as an
excited.
adult, like you've done the research, you've done the
Yeah.
booking, you know where you're staying, and as adults, you do go to different places and you find things on the way, and that's part of the fun of going
Yeah.
somewhere new.
Yeah.
But as a kid, you don't see any of that.
No.
You're not involved in any of the booking, so how can you get
Yeah.
excited?
So as much as it was a no-go initially, just randomly, I'm not really on my phone. I was sitting in bed late on my phone, and yeah, just kind of did it. Literally just a couple of days, but they were so excited, like
Oh,
so excited. They're most excited about doing like a locked in a room thing, escape room.
escape room.
Stop, what I mean. Escape
Lock
room.
them in the cupboard.
Yeah. They're most excited about me looking at the code and leave them on their own. And like a laser tag thing, which you could do anywhere. But
Yeah,
again, these are obviously just the things that we do there. We
yeah.
play like tag on the beach at like midnight and, different things. We could do that here, but it's just the things that we've done
I
every
think
year.
that, like, I keep seeing, like, "Oh, I just wanna get dressed up and go to a restaurant and, like, or be at the pool all day and then have a nap and then
Yeah.
go out," and I'm
Yeah.
like,
We can do that.
"We live in a place and we can
That's
do all
that's
the
so
stuff you
that's
do on
what we're
holiday,
doing.
but we're just not in holiday
We're
mode."
not. It's different, and it's been
Yeah.
different since we've ever lived here, especially
Yeah.
us as children. I mean, don't get me wrong, the adults might have been in holiday mode for the first month or two that they moved over, but generally, we were straight into school.
Yeah.
There was no time to even think if it
Yeah.
was.
When you live here, you don't, well, we said this before, you don't necessarily appreciate, or you don't see that as like a holiday or part of what you
Yeah,
do because like you say, you're at home, you're not in holiday mode.
yeah,
So sometimes it is getting away from where you live. And you can just jump in a car and drive because you can have all that on your doorstep. You just have
it-
to leave your house.
yeah, exactly that. And this is why. So obviously, we've got loads of different things planned over the weekend, and on Lexi's actual birthday, we're having a holiday day. So we're going to the beach, go on the
Okay.
obstacles, things
Yeah.
as if you was on the holiday.
Yeah.
Take a picnic, all that. We're gonna go home, have showers, have a chill,
Yeah.
and like we're not, have a packet of Lay's on your balcony. It's out. That it is true.
That
It's
is
that.
that is
After
holiday
sun on,
peak holiday moments,
yeah,
that
that
is,
kind
yeah.
of thing, and then we're gonna go out for dinner.
Mm,
Just like a little holiday day. So I'm excited for that as well.
that's nice.
But that's what I've been doing. I've got lots coming up, so I'm excited for that. I'll have loads of stories to tell, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Next time we get together. But yeah, this week's more just been going. It's going. I shift obviously from month to month. Even with me and Lexi, I'm not thinking about my birthday at the minute because I've still got this week to sort out. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's more just preparing for that, getting things sorted. I've
Yeah.
sort my garden out. So
Well, yeah, with all the storm that we had and you're having everyone around at yours, you need to
yes,
sort your garden out.
yeah, really need to.
But no, we do that every year. It's focus on Kaysen's birthday. And every year we nearly forget that we got married 4 days after.
Yeah,
Literally, I think
yeah,
a couple of the years we're like, oh, it's our wedding anniversary today or yesterday.
yeah.
Actually, it's generally my nan that reminds me
Because she
because
congratulates.
she'll give because she still does cards.
Oh,
So she gives
yes.
me like Kaysen's birthday card and she gives me a card for us. And every time she gives it to me, I'm like,
Does-
Oh,
I love that.
wedding anniversary. She's the one that reminds me that our wedding anniversary is coming up.
Because you never forget your next one, like you get together one, do you? Your wedding and a one, but the one that you get together on,
Yeah, no,
you would
exactly.
remember more.
I remember that more because it's around my
And it's like a
birthday.
separate. Say
Yeah.
it's separate,
So
but
how long
it's
we've been together from the beginning is essentially my birthday.
yeah,
So that's easy to remember.
yeah, yeah.
So that one I don't ever
Because you're
forget.
focusing again, like you say, case and case and case,
Yeah.
and
It's like sort of casing
all
out,
that
sort of casing out, and we're going to England this time, so it's like sort all of that out. And then yeah, 4 days later was our wedding anniversary, which like I say, we nearly always forget. And we don't do big things for wedding anniversaries, but at least like remind yourselves,
yeah,
oh,
like well
happy
done,
wedding
babe, I love
anniversary.
you.
Yeah. Still together.
Woo,
Woohoo.
high five! Because we're not gonna get any closer than that.
Exactly.
Not with a teething baby.
Oh, please. I don't even know if I don't even know if I want to say this, but touch wood, he's stopped waking up at 4 or 5 o'clock for like the last only for like the last week,
Yeah,
but he's still up at 6, half 6.
mm,
But that's if you know it's going to be 6, half 6.
deal with that.
It's not like half 6 is okay. I can deal with half 6. 6
It just
pains me a
puts you a
little
bit
bit.
back,
It
doesn't it?
sounds early, but at least it's not 4 or 5 o'clock messing about, like trying to get him back to sleep and all of
Yeah.
that.
I think
You
if you
just
get
have to
up
go
from
to bed
6, half
early.
6, 4,
Yeah.
5, you've got to go back. I would. I'd have
Yeah.
to go back to sleep
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
Mitch would probably be up ready for the day, bright, fresh. Let's go to the gym. I'd
No.
tell you to
Kill
fuck right off.
by 9 o'clock, kill me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't.
So normally when it's 4 or 5 o'clock, sometimes I just try and get a bottle and try and get him straight back to sleep. But if he is quite awake, then sometimes, yeah, if it's me or Liam, we're up for an hour. And luckily, by he's 1 and 2 months or whatever it is now, he should be down to like maybe one nap a day,
Yeah.
2 naps. He should be able to be up for like 5 hours at a time. This boy cannot stay up longer than 2 hours. Like if it's past 2 hours he's been awake, he's like, I want to sleep. Like he still sleeps 3 times a day. But the morning one is it's like he gets up at 6, half 6. By half 7, he wants to go back to bed.
So, why are you even up?
And it's like, just stay
Yeah.
asleep a bit
And it's
longer.
only an hour, but it does make. I have to say, I don't lay
Yeah.
until late. Well, I can. Don't get me wrong, I can do it, but I'm not genuinely like a
Yeah.
late thing. But it is. It's just that hour from 6 to 7. 7 is
Yeah.
great.
If he just slept in till 7,
6 just
he
makes
would
me
be
go
up
a
a
bit.
bit. Yeah.
But there's people looking at us like you have no idea.
I know, my kid's up at 5, you bitches.
Every day, like jumping to go.
Yeah. Well, it was only, I think yesterday was the first time Kaysen said to me, I'm bored.
Ah,
Which, we're how many weeks into summer holidays now? I thought that was pretty decent.
well,
But I know some kids are really bad for that. Like, they just constantly need their parents to think of the next thing
yeah.
for them to do. We're quite lucky we don't
Mine
have
can
to.
do. Mine can be. Don't get me wrong, and I can sometimes notice when I need to actually. You saying this, I see it on Danny Dyer's or the Dyers or whatever it's called, their podcast. It was her and her mum talking about how we've all become so I think we have actually spoke about this before, but how we've all become so thingy on giving just something to do with the kids. Like it gets to a weekend and be like, oh my god, what am I going to do with my children?
Yeah.
Like, and our thing when we was a kid was going to the supermarket with your mum. That was the thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, there wasn't choices so much of a choice. Do
No.
you know what I mean? I find myself asking mine so much about,
What do you want to do?
what do you want to do? What do you want for dinner?
Yeah, we
We ever
are.
had a choice of dinner?
Never, yeah.
The table,
We
you
are
eat it or you don't
basic.
eat it.
Absolutely.
And then I'm finding myself obviously doing different dinners for everybody, or like you say, trying to fill time with stuff because I feel like they have to be um doing something
Yeah.
all the time, and most of the time
Yeah.
it's not stuff that's I don't know what the word is, but without uh big animation and a big I don't know, I can't think of the word, like stimulation things. Why can't you just get these kind of feelings out of, you know, playing a game of cards or drawing a picture or doing a little adventure trail, or do you get what I mean? Then
Yeah.
them kind of things, and I find that that's when children can create a better imagination and
Yeah.
play better and find,
Yeah.
who they are and what they like and what
Yeah.
actually they like to do, and
Yeah.
rather than be told by some,
Yeah.
TikTok thing or YouTuber,
Yeah.
or do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, don't get
Yeah.
me wrong, all these things are good, and the things that can be offered. I'm not just talking about screens either, whether it's Xboxes, PlayStations, iPads, phones. Not just talking about. I'm talking about other stuff that is there for children to do, where it's kind of like, in a way, I feel like right, go and do. you go and do that.
Yeah.
That's going to entertain you.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to
Or
do
like
much.
sometimes I've seen some kids that are like, yeah, I'm bored. So then it's the parents thinking of the things in the first place. So it's like they're not the ones
Yeah,
coming up with
that's
anything or
exactly.
having or being bored enough to actually think of something for themselves.
Yeah.
The parents are doing it.
And it gives that, I don't know,
Yeah.
I feel like, oh my God.
I did
Oh my
this,
God
I
feeling.
literally I did the same thing. Casey said to me, I'm bored, and I gave him loads of options of things
Yeah.
that he could do.
Yeah.
So next time I'm gonna be like, well, what do you want to do?
I'm trying to think of the comments that, like, my granddad would have said to me if I'd said I was bored. Like, without telling me
Back
to.
in my day.
But it would be like, you think you're bored? You know, like,
Yeah.
try. No, no, no. I can't think of it now. But, you know, like that.
Try carrying a bucket of water 5 miles.
But, you know, just something like that.
Yeah.
That that he would have said to me. I wouldn't have probably dared to say it because I
Yeah.
knew I would have got that comment back. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
And it is with all the stuff that kids have nowadays. Like we had a lot of stuff
Yeah.
growing up. Our kids have even more.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. But my favourite thing was playing out.
yeah,
Just playing out with mates.
yeah,
Nothing else. Not all the things that they've got in their cupboards,
yeah.
you know, and all the things that have come up on
But even as
adverts.
teenagers, we meet up and we just hang out.
That was it. It's hanging out, isn't it?
Yeah,
Just being together.
yeah,
Don't need all the, you know, the hoo-has. Don't get me wrong, they're all good. But
yeah,
I just feel they need to be a bit more of a treat.
yeah,
Does that make sense? More like than a norm, everyday thing.
yeah,
Because I feel like actually they're becoming spoiled. The kids have become like a little bit spoiled, you know,
yeah,
like that kind of a thing. Oh, that's no good. That's boring.
yeah,
Are you joking me? What I've just offered you is like amazing, so
yeah,
exciting, fun, but because of everything that they can get,
yeah.
it makes them feel
Well,
a
a
bit,
friend of mine
you know,
said that she
not appreciative, I
noticed,
suppose, of
yeah,
what they have,
yeah.
what they've got.
A friend of mine said that she noticed that the more screen time that her boys had, like more like annoying and like whingy and whiny and naughtier that they
Mm.
were. So she completely took it back and the kids got better.
Got out of it.
I mean, Kaysen has a lot of screens, like it is what it is.
Mm.
I'm not like proper against
No.
it. But at the same time, various times throughout the day, it's like, right, turn it off
Yeah.
now,
Yeah. Yeah.
break. And to be fair, the first few times he would whinge.
Yeah.
Now he goes, okay, and he turns it off within half a second. Sometimes he can then go 3-4 hours
Yeah.
without
Without.
asking
Mhm.
for it again. Um, and then it is, yeah, he draws and he plays with his toys and stuff. So we kind of flip flop between the two. When he was younger, he would play a bit more games on his iPad. Like when he first got his iPad,
Yeah.
like matching patterns
Yeah.
and things and puzzles and stuff. Now he's at the
Which is
age where
different.
he's watching
Yeah.
YouTube. So it is very different.
It
I
is.
think that's why he is a kid that has a lot of screens because he used to do a lot of
Yeah.
educational stuff. And like even the shows he would watch were
What education?
educational.
Yeah.
Now he's got older and it's all about like YouTube and gamers on
But it is. It's
YouTube.
watching gamers watch a game.
Yeah.
It's literally that. This is
Yeah.
what annoys me.
To
Or
be fair
I'm
though,
watching families play with Barbie dolls in the
yeah,
house, and I'm like, why?
it does
Why?
wind me up like
That
an unwrapping presents
Yeah.
and things like
Or
that.
Lexi likes sound things, so she watches things like car going over slime or car going over a breaking glass. Like,
Yeah.
she's so thing on sound. Like, I just heard her the other day. I was like, oh, she's like, oh, can you hear that sound? I was like, yeah, it just sounds like someone's broken a crisp packet in a mic.
Yeah.
You know, like things like
To
that.
be fair though, Kaysen watches gamers. Yeah, probably 90% of the time it's, a load of crap. But then he'll watch them like unlock something or do something, and then he'll
Help
when he
him with
gets
his
on it and
game.
then he does it
I
and
see
he's
what you
like,
mean.
I just done it
Yeah.
and stuff. So yeah, there's pros and cons, and I'm not hugely fussed about it. But yeah, I think what I read the other day, and it absolutely is affecting adults as well, because like every now and then Kaysen goes to me, screen break, mum, and I'm like, okay.
But
Because
he's right in
I'm
actually
giving
what
him a
he's saying.
break and I'm
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
doom scrolling,
Yeah.
in between, obviously cleaning the house, making dinner, sorting the
Yeah.
baby out. Like, yeah, I might be doom scrolling every now
Yeah.
and then, but it's just funny how he picks up on it and he says it. And I did read the other day that the reason why, we all want to, not all of us, but a lot of us, the like minded people like us, we want to do better. We've got ambitions, we've got goals, we want to do things. And yeah, like we've achieved a lot, but there's, plans and things that we want to do. Eat healthier, exercise more, all the things that we know that we should do.
Yeah.
And I do certain things, but there's certain things I want to, do better at and improve at.
Stick
Um,
with.
and stick. I think that's the main thing is the
That's me.
consistency.
Stick with.
I'll have a great day
Yeah.
or a great 2 days, and it's like, oh, off the wagon for a week. Oh crap. So yeah, consistency more than anything. But it's like we know what we need to do. And I read that it's the dopamine, which is serotonin, like all these
I know what it is.
things that go through our body that give us the different
Yeah.
feelings that we have, and dopamine is a really big one.
Mhm.
But we get fake dopamine from
Yeah.
our phones,
Mhm.
and like doom scrolling and stuff. And I saw an expert say that if you cut that out, which is obviously easier said than done,
Yeah.
but if you cut that out, then actually doing all the things that you tell yourself that I need to do becomes a lot easier. But
Yes.
because we're a bit tapped out,
Yeah.
because we're over consuming
Yeah.
so much information, that it delays everything and puts it off, and we don't have real dopamine. And the real dopamine is what's going to get us to do all the things that we
Which is
want to do.
which actually fact is real life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Real
Well, I
dopamine
think
is real
real
life in a
yeah, I
way.
think dopamine comes from
Mhm. No, but do you know
being
what I
in the
mean?
sun,
Get it exactly, which
exercising.
is living.
Yeah, like living,
Yeah.
getting real dopamine is what's gonna drive you to do all those
Yeah.
things, but getting fake dopamine, it's like crashing after coffee, like, there's things out there that can energize you
Yeah.
more
In better
naturally, but
ways.
if you have
Yeah.
coffee, you'll hit, but then you'll crash,
Mhm.
and, like, sugar rushes and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's getting, the serotonin, your dopamine, and there's about 5 or 6 different types which are really important for you,
Yeah. So people, like you say,
and you
going
get
to the
them through
gym,
different things.
like them kind of things that you get
Yeah.
from that kind of
And it is, everyone
scientific
says that
explanation.
going to the gym is the worst bit, but nobody ever regrets leaving the gym because your
Exactly.
body's full of
Yeah. Yeah,
endorphins.
yeah, yeah. See, I couldn't do the gym, but I know I could get that out of, like you say, going on a hot walk or a hike or,
Yeah,
that kind of a thing. I
yeah.
could get that feeling.
Well, that's
Think.
still exercise. That's still the
Yeah,
endorphins going through your body.
yeah,
So yeah, exercise is endorphins. Dopamine is other stuff. But yeah, that's what gives us the
mm,
connection. So yeah, we're so hyper aware of how much screen time our kids have,
yeah,
but
but not out.
have we actually looked at how much screen time we
Well,
have?
I'm not big on it. I'm not so
You're
much.
not.
No,
No.
but I can find myself, where with the months of obviously looking to stuff for, like, I don't know, school shoes or birthday presents or, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on my phone a lot, right?
Yeah.
And it annoys me. It really annoys me because I know I've got to sort it. So I've got
Yeah.
to be on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then I even get annoyed if someone's trying to talk to me because I'm trying to sort something. But actually,
You can't do both.
yeah, do you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
that can wait. But I'll
yeah.
talk to you. But then I
I've
still need
started
to
saying
do
that
it.
to
And it's like,
Kason, like when I'm on my phone and he's mentioned a few things, I'm like, right, I'm just having to sort birthday present. I'm just having to sort
yeah,
this. I'm
to
looking at
explain.
places for
Yeah,
our trip that we're going to go on in October,
yeah.
um, just so that he knows I'm not doom
Yeah,
scrolling.
well, that's why we kind of, with our trip going away for October, we kind of, I don't want to use the word minimalize, but like we changed the style, should we say, of the
Yeah,
holiday,
did.
in that kind of thing of what they would enjoy. So rather taking them to these big attractions and all these things,
Yeah,
we want to go into more of like a mountain village style
yeah.
and discover and have
Bit more
adventures.
nature and a bit more
Yeah,
unreliant on, like you say, the
yeah,
stimulation,
yeah,
and
and
just get
making
it
our
from
own games
connection
up
between
and
each other.
that kind of
Yeah.
a thing. So
Oh, I
that's
bought a
why we
game
changed.
actually
Oh,
that I'll bring with us.
so that's what we changed of our going away because we thought, right, I think that would be good for all of us to
Yeah,
have that kind of a holiday
yeah.
where we're not there isn't attractions in our face and stimulated by everything that is just there. And do you know what I mean? We're making all
Especially
our
after
own.
they just had all summer, by October they would have just
Yeah,
getting back into the routine of
yeah,
going to school and stuff. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that because the weather's, like I say, is normally quite nice. We can do more outdoor things without it being too hot, and yeah,
yeah.
have that kind of time to bond and connect and not be reliant
Mm.
on stuff.
Just thinking, one, I'm gonna have one quick moan. It's not really relevant to like holidays, but just quick. Do you know what I said online because I was on looking for birthday stuff and that. I am sick to death of nothing being in a shop, physically being in a shop that I can see, that I can try, that I can touch. Everything is online. Oh no, that's online. What, only? Can I not see it? So I have to order it to come to actually see if I like it, to see if, let's say it's a chair or a jump. You know what I mean? It's so frustrating. I've gone, okay, I'll just whittle it down because by the time this comes out, Lexi would have got a birthday present anyway.
Yeah,
So um
that's
I'm
true.
hoping. So she's asked for one of these swingy chairs. Do you know what I'm about? These egg swingy chairs that
Yeah,
she's literally asked for like 9 months ago and she's stuck to it. Um, and I've seen loads in the shop. You know the ones in the shop you can't buy? Ones in the shop, if they've only got like one or two left, you can't buy them ones. You have to order them and then you go and pick them up.
Oh
It
gosh.
is so frustrating. But then the ones that I've seen online in the shop, no, so they're not from that shop. They're not from this
Yeah,
shop. That you have to order them in.
I've seen that in IKEA a few
But can I not just
times.
try it somewhere? Can I go
Yeah.
and just sit on it? Because what if it comes and it's
Yeah.
rubbish? So
And especially like the delivery, there's a few things and stuff I've seen on IKEA, and I'm like, right, rather than pay the delivery, I'd rather go up there because I
it,
can look at the thing that I actually
yeah,
want and pick up a few other
yeah,
bits. But then it will say online only.
only exclusively to online. But I don't want it to be exclusively. I want to see it. I want to feel it. I want to touch it. I want to, like.
Yeah,
I know it's
yeah,
really frustrating me these last 2 weeks, and then I left Mason to it because all of these things were driving me insane because I just couldn't go. No one would give me a straight answer. Like even just somewhere like, "Oh, how much is it? Oh, I'm not really sure. You might have to go and." It's really not a complicated question. Just how much is this or how much is that? Do you know what I mean? Just to get an idea. So I kind of left Mason to it. He was getting new furniture for his room, new bed, base, and new bedside tables and whatever. I get it. I think if I was his age, I'd be the same. You want everything immediately, don't you? Like if something arrives, you're going packing it and you're going to do it right there, even though it's
of
11 o'clock
course.
at night.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
one of those things. So I left him to it, and it's come. And this isn't a dig at you, Mason, by the way. It's come, and don't get me wrong, it's all right. It's all right, but I think if I'd seen it in a shop, I probably wouldn't have picked it.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it just I don't
It's
know, it's just
hard
the way
buying
it
stuff
comes across
online.
online. It just really does annoy
It's
me.
always the
The only
digital
ones I'm
photos.
probably not disappointed by is Shein.
Yeah.
That's probably the only online thing that I'm not
So
really
you say
disappointed at.
Sheen.
Shein.
I say Sheen, but apparently it's Shein. Shein?
Shein?
She Shein? I don't know.
Shein?
Yeah.
Shane. Shane. Ah! Shane.
No, it's Shein.
Oh
She
no, we're doing another one of these again now.
well, at least you say the same as me this
I
time.
agree. I'd say Sheen.
No, yeah, Shein, I think, is what it's supposed to be because
Oh.
it's Chinese, isn't it? It's Shein,
Yeah, but like,
but we just say Sheen. I call it
I'm
Sheen.
just gonna try and do some kind of
But
Chinese
someone
accent.
said this on
I can't.
Instagram the other day and they were saying it's not Sheen, it's Shein.
Well, it's a bit like that car, isn't it?
Or
Hyundai. Have you heard the advert? It's not Hyundai.
is it not?
There's an advert, obviously, and obviously that people have these conversations.
Yeah.
So that could be Sheen's next. Next advert. How do you say it? It's. I don't even know how they say it, but Hyundai in the advert says how you say it. Do you
Right.
know what I mean? Like I don't know
Yeah.
how they say it,
There
but
is a
somehow.
there is a few that you like when you actually hear it, it's oh my God. So I remember at a company I worked at, this was like 10 years ago, there was a guy with a Greek surname,
Yeah.
but he was in a different country. So like me and the people that I worked with always thought it was pronounced one way. Then we met up when like the company had a get together and it was a completely different way. So I think
So
it
the
was
whole
like
time.
Kolakasidu and it's Kolakasidu or something like that. And I still remember the name. Like that's how long ago it
I
was.
think I've done that
But it's
before as well.
oh no, there was I'd done that once but completely embarrassed myself. Completely. There was again went back to London for a work thing and I had a list of names of people that I was meeting at different times to in different departments. And I'm gonna actually test you and see how you pronounce this. Because
Okay.
English name, wow, English, I've never seen it, but anyway, how would you
I know
pronounce
how you're going to say this, but I'm from Birmingham, so my
Oh,
county is
no.
Warwick. It's Warwickshire, whatever it is, Worcestershire,
Exactly.
or something
So
around that. So
that's
I
not
know that.
fair. That's
Did you
not
say,
fair.
did you say Warwick?
Yes. So it's yeah, Warwick, by the way, like Warwick. I'm like, anyone know where Warwick is? And they all burst out laughing.
No, I would have been on the floor. Oh, that's
That's
brilliant.
not fair.
Warwick.
I did think it's a weird name. In what world is that Warwick?
All these courses, girls, that she can't say Warwick.
Was that a silent W in the middle?
No, that's so funny that I actually know that, but it's only reason because of its. I don't know where I am from, but somewhere like originally, some that's come up in something
Yeah.
I've had to write before.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I would know it. Oh, that would have been me. Warwick.
Warwick.
It
Yeah.
sounds like you've got so you can't say your R's or so like
Warwick. Yeah, so I mean, I knew it. I knew it as I said it. I was like, I don't feel right. That doesn't like. Surely that's not someone's name. And no, it wasn't. It was Warwick. So yeah, completely embarrassed myself. But yeah,
just take the R out. take the R out and you'd know, wouldn't
No,
you?
that's Warwick. That's even
Oh,
worse.
maybe the other
You mean the second W? Take out the R. That's definitely Warwick. You mean the W? Yeah, Warwick. I would have said if they didn't put a stupid silent W in halfway through.
See, Mrs. Morgan. I did listening class.
I do find myself like now I'm older. I before E, except after C. You know, like the little things that you learn.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Look,
Anyway, talking about wines,
wine.
moaning
Yeah,
about things online.
drink wine.
I've got a wine. Dad's babysitting their own children.
Oh, the word babysit. I can use
Yeah.
sitting.
Babysitting. Yeah. Or like I've had it twice in the last week.
They're
Like,
not babysitting.
oh, where are the kids? With their dad. Oh, he's looking after him, is he? Yes. Oh, that's so nice.
I can imagine your reaction as well.
Okay.
Sorry, he's the dad.
Yeah, like, do you think if Leon's ever out working, I can't go to him, oh, who's looking after the children?
Yeah, it's not like you. Yeah,
Their mum.
exactly. Imagine. Oh, she's good, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's a good
Oh,
dog.
what a lovely mum taking care of her own children.
But when the dads seem to do it, they get so
Yeah.
much praise around it and so
Yeah.
much, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think we take it. We don't take it for granted. We've just got such a in our relationship, such a like a half and half thing. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like
I mean, in a way, I know that we're lucky with like, they are hands-on dads, but in another way, like we're not lucky because
it's how it
that's
should
what
be.
I chose to have children with him on for a reason.
Yeah,
Like that's what I expect, and that
but it should
in
be
my
like
case,
that.
it should be like
Yeah,
that.
your parents.
And I know there's a lot of blokes out there that don't do their fair share. That it is all on the mum. So I know that happens. So in one respect, I know that we're lucky, but in another respect, I'm like,
I think it's that
why is there
word.
expectation
Yeah,
of the dads that they don't have to?
I think it's that word, and I think it's that reaction
Yeah,
to like, oh, that's he's good, isn't he?
yeah,
Why? Why is he so good?
yeah.
You know,
I look
he
after them
is.
as well.
He's brilliant. That's
Yeah,
why he's my husband and
yeah,
dad to my children and da 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 da.
exactly.
But please don't put him on this high pedestal because he's
When it's the
looking
minimum
after the
expectation of
children.
having children is that you take care of them.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
chose to have kids, we will take
Yeah,
care
and
of
it's the
them.
comments that kind of make that's no dig to our partners.
Yeah,
That's
no,
just
they are, like I say, they are
they
great,
are amazing. But it's when someone else makes that
but
comment on
it's
you,
like
isn't it?
it's more not even it's more generic. Like it's not even against like me or Liam, but it's like just in general. Like, why is there an expectation that blokes don't have to do their fair share?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And like I say, we're lucky that it doesn't egg me off that much because I'm not in that situation. But just in general, and when I see other people or hear about other people, I'm like,
Even some dads would say it.
what do you mean?
Like, I'm babysitting tonight.
Yeah,
I'm babysitting today. I'm babysitting this weekend
yeah,
because they're going away or
yeah, daddy
they're
daycare.
working.
Yeah,
Whatever the reason is, do you know what
yeah.
I mean? But
To be
but
fair, I think Liam said that the odd time, but like not meaning it like
no,
that.
but it's
But the a lot of other people that's oh, is he babysitting?
yeah.
No, he's taking care of his
Yeah,
children.
I'm with the kids. I'm with the kids. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's usually the people's comment that kind of
Mm,
makes you a bit like that. Like
yeah.
why?
Well, I remember like even when Kaysen and even when Hayden's been really small, when it's like they have a bit of a schedule and it's bottles and it's making them and the timings and like when they nap and all of that's quite important,
Yeah.
obviously when they're little. And it's like, I've had to go away to work like overnight and things like that and stuff. And sometimes people are like, oh, you had to like get everything ready for him.
Yeah, like write lists and timetables.
No, he knows how to take care of his children.
Yeah, I could just get up and walk and he would
Yeah.
be fine. The only thing that back then would be the only thing that would worry Mitch was Lexi's outfits. That was the only thing I had to get out.
Which is fair
Yeah,
enough.
it is. And the hair, he'd get on with the hair.
To be fair, Liam just picks the first thing out the wardrobe. The outfits I'd come home and seen the boys in, I'm like, really? He don't think he just
He'd
grabs.
tell
You
you've been
think
with
you
Daddy.
think he's colourblind? Like grab shorts. That's how he dresses himself.
Yeah,
T-shirt, shorts.
just grab.
Just grab.
Grab and go.
So yeah, the boys, whether it's a boy or a girl, they'd end up in.
That was the only thing that I'd have to ever do. But it's or just thinking then while you were saying that, or is it that the people who do comment on this way,
Yeah,
is it because they're not used to it?
very true.
And they have to actually ask
Yeah,
for, I mean, it's to say ask. I don't have to ask like Mitch to have the children. It's more of a discussion of
It's a
like, right,
plan.
yes, it's a plan.
You
I want
plan
to
it.
do
You
this.
don't ask
Exactly.
permission. You just
Exactly that.
plan.
Exactly that.
I need to do this, so can you do that?
Yeah.
And I'll do that, and I'll pick them up. And
Is
yeah,
it that they're not used to it? You
yeah,
know what I mean?
very true. And if you look at it from their point of view, then that probably is a bit like, oh wow,
Yeah.
oh that's good.
Well, the only thing
You are
I could
lucky.
maybe, we're not really probably much, mine are older, so it's different. Maybe when they were younger, it's probably more, a little bit now, certain things, but like having a shower. So I would need to make a whole plan before I go in that shower, and everyone would need to know I'm going in the shower, and here's that, and there's that, and this is that.
And everyone's happy for the
Yes.
minute. Let's go.
The minute I get in that shower, someone's knocking on that door, by the way. Mum, you know what I mean? Or I need cleaner or something like that.
Yeah,
But it would be such a big plan. Whereas Mitch, I'd just hear the shower on and he's in the shower.
yeah.
You know, like that kind of thing.
Lives
Or
exactly the
little
same.
jobs that I want to do in the house, you know, that just need, I'm going to go off and do a little job in the house.
Yeah,
But don't get me wrong, my kids are old enough to do whatever they need to do in the house. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah,
I still don't want to leave them. I don't
yeah,
be like
yeah,
that when
yeah,
I'm at home, but you know what I mean. And then I can't have a go because he's doing jobs in the house, obviously. But he's doing his own little thing somewhere and he's got to be left for 2, 3 hours because he's doing his thing.
yeah, yeah.
What am I going to do?
This was a big thing when I first had
And that's
Kason.
not a dig because he's doing stuff.
Well, no, it's definitely not a dig at them. I
No,
think
no,
if
not at
anything,
all.
it's our fault.
It's our fault. It is. We go and do our thing then.
Yeah.
I've tried to do
I got
that.
better at that with
Yeah,
Hayden than I did with
tried to
Kaysen.
do that.
But with Kaysen, it was like, it's all about Kaysen, sort him out. And then I put myself at the bottom of the list. And then when I want to do something, like say it's loads later and
Yeah.
it's like thing. Whereas, like say, if I was to just get up and go, oh, watch him, I'm just going to do that. Yeah, no worries. But we don't
Yeah.
do it for ourselves. We wait till everything else is finished and complete. And then it's like, right now I want to do
And
my
if I
thing.
said it out loud to Mitch, he'd be like, okay, well, just go and do it then.
Yeah.
He'd be like, why? Okay.
Yeah.
Why is it like a thing?
Yeah.
You know? But like you say,
Yeah.
it's us.
I think it's just the way that we're wired,
It's got to be.
because I think that is just generally a mum thing, because that was massive. And I used to remember sometimes I've had a few moans at Liam, more so when I had Kason of, I just want to do this, or I just
Yeah.
want to do that. And he's like, well, what's your problem? Go do it.
Do it. Exactly that.
And I'm like, I can't, I have to do this, I have to. He's like, no, you don't.
We feel we need to put
So
everything
that,
in
yeah,
place
that was
or
our
plan.
own fault.
Yeah, it probably is. And that's what I mean by, is that then the people that maybe do comment these things or say it in those ways, is it because
Mm,
they don't know any different, I suppose? You know what I mean?
very well could be.
Yeah, you know, of
Yeah.
having that as a team,
Yeah.
you know, rather than having to.
It's just a society thing. I've seen, clips of celebrities on the red carpet and interviewers go, oh, so where are the kids tonight? Are you going to ask the bloke behind me where their kids are
Yeah.
tonight?
Yeah, yeah.
And like people biting back, like, or like, what are you wearing today? Are you going to ask the bloke behind me what he's wearing? Or are you going to like commend him for his performance?
Yeah.
Like the women get asked where the kids are and what they're wearing.
Yeah, that's
But
the
the
thing.
blokes, oh, your performance and and it's all about their achievements. Whereas the women is like, what you wearing and where are your kids?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's true. It is true.
Yeah.
It is true. Maybe it's
So
because it's like they feel that that's the
it's
only
annoying.
conversation that they can have. But
Yeah.
more than that,
Yeah, exactly.
that's probably why, like you said, we're more than that.
Yeah.
What about, talk to me about my performance?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? What's my next
Yeah,
thing
what am I
to do?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I like that. On
Yeah.
that note, yeah, I like that one. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, no, we've been told to include more like and subscribe. So thanks for your support as
Yes.
always.
Yes.
Continue to like and subscribe. Our subscribers are going up.
They
I
are.
think Liam told me we're up to 70,
Yep.
which is growing.
All
And
the girls know to stay away from our men.
well, yeah, did someone make a joke to Mitch?
Yeah, Mitch didn't have a clue what he was talking about because Mitch, everything goes over Mitch's head. They were like, yeah, I wouldn't want to get in between a girl coming up to you or something like that, and Charlotte. And he was just like, what? Like, yeah, with the podcast, she goes from this to this.
He said at
And
the
he did-
barber.
yeah, at the
so,
barber,
like
yeah.
the least
All the
least
female
female place
conversation.
having a talk about our podcast.
I said, I wouldn't mind, but I wasn't even talking about you and me. I was talking about Bill and Liam. I would always. Anyone comes near you, babe, I would come psycho, right?
But no, we appreciate the support.
Yeah, we do.
Views have gone up massively. I think we posted a couple of weeks ago that we hit 17,000 views. I think we're like over 50,000 now.
Yeah, loads.
So,
Good.
like I say, we appreciate it. The more you get behind us, the more we'll keep doing this.
Yeah. And lots more to come. We're excited. Like we mentioned before, we've
Yeah,
got a lot in the pipeline coming up um,
we do.
for like-minded, ambitious
Yeah,
women. So
exactly. So we've got our event, which is, we won't do too many teasers or give too much away yet, but we're aiming for October.
yeah,
Um, Final dates to be confirmed. But like I said, if you follow us, if you like what we talk about, if you're a woman that, is doing great things, wants to be inspired to do more
yeah.
things, and just wants to be in a
Or
room
hasn't started
surrounded.
yet and just needs that, a bit of
Yeah,
motivation from
exactly. Need that inspiration
give
from other women that are
that.
maybe where that you want to be.
Yeah.
We just want to have a safe place for these people to get together, share great ideas, make new connections, and build each other's businesses.
Yeah.
Is the
And
main
building
main
each other as women and
yeah,
moms.
personally as well as
Yeah,
professionally.
in our own life goals and but personal business, everything. I think yeah,
Exactly.
I'm excited.
Yeah. So it'll be great. The community's growing, and yeah, we'll keep you up to date with details.
But don't forget to like and
And
subscribe.
subscribe.
Adios.